Welcome back, everybody, and welcome to another NFL mock draft on the channel. My name is Absolute Illusion. You can also call me Colton, though, and today we have the final episode pick, whatever you want to call it, of our 3-round mock draft. So we are going to be doing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in today's episode. 29 teams. That is how many of these things we've gone through. We've gone through 29 of these now. This has been absolutely insane, and the support on these videos has been unbelievable. I can't thank you guys enough. It really, really means a lot to me. And when you guys are watching this, for me, it's the 17th, so this is way in the future for you guys. But when you guys are watching this, tomorrow is the 2021 NFL Draft. And if you guys if you guys want to, you should definitely check out my channel tomorrow, 29th, at probably a half hour before the NFL Draft starts. I will be doing a live stream of the NFL Draft, reacting with a bunch of my friends and stuff like that to all of the picks that end up happening, seeing kind of who ends up going where. But let's just hop on in. Oh my goodness, we are on the last one. We are on the defending Super Bowl champions. 3 rounds, setting it on slow so we can watch it all unfold as we have been for all 29 of these videos. I still don't believe I've done 29 of these. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. Trevor Lawrence was number 1. There is a player that I'm specific that I would really, really, really love here. I just don't know if he's going to make it all the way to 32. So if we have the chance and they don't ask for too much, I might end up trying to trade up in like 24, 25 range, because there's a player who is unbelievably good at a position of need for the Buccaneers. If he's not there, there's a couple other options you could go with, because with the signings that the Buccaneers have had, they've retained a lot of their Super Bowl winning team. So really, they're in the option to take best player available, pretty much, to fill holes for the future is really what you're looking at. But they do have a couple of them that, like, next year and the upcoming years. We do have a trade offer up to 21 and taking a 3 and 2 6s. I don't think I can do that. That's just too much. That's too much to give up. 22, giving up a 3 and a 6. I don't want to give up our 3. Nah, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. I just can't. A couple players on the board I still really like. See, here's what we're... Oh, that's not what I was expecting at all. We're pretty much giving up all of our draft capital here. And there's no way I can do that. That's way too much to ask. There's still a bunch of players I like. The main problem will be this team right here. Who do they go with? And they take him right out from under us. Christian Barmore is the guy I wanted. Best interior defensive lineman in this draft class. But there's still really good players on the board. And there goes one of them right there. Sliding back to 34, picking up a 6. Sliding back to 40, picking up a 5. I'm just going to decline and take the best player available here. And oh my goodness, he's sitting on the board. So I did this in my in one of my first NFL mock drafts that I did on the channel. Yes. Oh yeah. Her dog is being a bean. I did this in one of my first NFL mock drafts, and Mac Jones is still on the board. Yeah, oh man, that's a tough one now, because like, you could take Mac Jones and have him be the heir apparent for Tom Brady whenever Tom Brady retires, and you'd have your probably starting quarterback for a long time after that as well. Because I think Mac Jones, given the proper scheme and given just a little bit of time, he could be a very good starting caliber quarterback. But you also got to look at edge here. I don't know why running backs up here so high, because they're fine on running backs with Bernard, who they just brought in. Azeez Ojulari is somebody you could look at here. He'd be more of a linebacker, kind of. You could play him at edge or linebacker. So I think that would be really tough to pass on here as well. Man, this is a tough one. This is really, really tough. Because Mac Jones probably shouldn't be here with all of the quarterbacks that are going off the board. So I doubt he would actually be here come the actual draft. So this kind of throws me off a little bit. But if he was here, do you take him here? Do you take the chance, or do you take that opportunity to draft your quarterback of the future whenever Tom Brady inevitably retires? You know what? I don't even care anymore. I don't care. This is the last draft we're going to be doing before the 2021 NFL draft tomorrow. I'm going to get roasted in the comments for this. I know it. But I feel like you really got to think about it. You have to think about taking your quarterback of the future, and that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to take Mac Jones at this spot. There's some other really good edge rushers in round 2 or 3 that I like a lot. There's some really good interior defensive linemen that I like. But at this point, you're really just taking one of the best players available on the board, and that's Mac Jones at this spot. So you've just set yourself up for whenever Tom Brady retires to still be a very, very, very good team. Oh, I'm going to get roasted in the comments for this. This is hilarious, guys. This is hilarious. I can't believe that happened. I don't sue. Before everybody gets all mad at me in the comment section and starts yelling at me, this is just a mock draft. It's not what's probably going to happen. It's all just meant in good fun, so nobody get mad at me in the comment section. Giving up a 4 and trading up to 49. That's a good trading up and giving up a 4. Some really good players you could get in the 4 range. I don't know who's still on the board, but there could be a stud level interior defensive lineman still sitting here on the board that I could look at. So you know what? On the basis of that, this is already as insane as it's gonna get. We're gonna accept this here. And wow, is there some good players on the board? There is some really good ones on the board. You could look offensive tackle here for the future. I don't really need it. Rondale Moore you could look at. Rondale Moore's a stud. Oh, you could look at Greg Rousseau. Joseph Osai is someone you could look at here. But I think that there is somebody here on the board that... Oh, man. You know what? I'm going to take the chance on the athletic freak here. There's a couple of interior defensive linemen in the 3rd round that I think should still be there. That could be very, very good. But I think... Yeah, because if you're looking at interior defensive line, you're looking at Davion Nixon, Milton Williams. You know what? That's the route I'm going to go here. I'm going to go with the athletic freak off the edge, and I'm going to take Greg Rousseau out of Miami. I also don't think that he's a player who will be here in the 2nd round. I think he has a chance to go in the very upper part of the 1st or 2nd round, late part of the 1st round. Asante Samuel Jr. is somebody you could look at there. It's not really a need for the team, but he's a phenomenal player. He's had some 1st round buzz even as of late. Yeah, I see a lot of edge rushers just fly off the board right here. So none of them would have been there for us. So I'm perfectly okay going up and getting an athletic freak like Greg Rousseau, who doesn't necessarily have to be the guy right off the bat. Ooh, look at that! Jabril Cox goes to the Chiefs. That's actually exactly who I picked for them in their in my most recent in Monday's episode of their mock draft. I am totally okay with that. Who do we look at here? I know I'm going to be looking at interior defensive line here. I'm definitely going to be looking at like a defensive tackle, because there's a bunch of really good ones in this third round area that I like a lot. I just don't know which ones are going to be on the board here. So normally in this spot, and the reason I was so hesitant to give up my third round pick is one of the guys I was really looking at was Davis Mills, right here in the third round, right here. He was somebody I was looking at as a possibility to trade up just a little bit in the third round to grab him and have him try to be your developmental quarterback. He's had a lot of buzz the last couple weeks, but I think with Mac Jones just falling there like he did, I think that's the route that I wanted to go in this one. Again, I know I'm going to get roasted in the comment section, and I'm okay with that because this is all just in fun. It's not meant to be super serious. But who is going to be there for us? The exact guy I wanted. The perfect player that I wanted, and I am not trading back. Where did he go? Please don't. Yeah, he was just right here. Ooh, no, you know what? That makes me think. Nah, you know, I gotta go with the player that I originally wanted. I am gonna grab Jay Tufele here out of USC, the interior defensive lineman. I think that he's got second round, like mid-second round potential in this draft. His abilities are much better than him being a third round prospect, which is what he's been for a while now for some reason. But I love him as a 3-down defensive tackle. He's gonna, you know, you don't have to worry about the upcoming next seasons with a lot of your interior defensive linemen getting older. A lot of your edge rushers are older on the Buccaneers. So you've got two very good players to step up into those positions in the future. So really this whole draft class for them ends up being for the future. Greg Rousseau is somebody who will be an immediate rotational player, and if you want to start him, if he ends up being that guy, you start him immediately. Jay Tufele is somebody else as well. You could immediately get into the rotation and will eventually be your probably number one starting defensive tackle on your team. And then Mac Jones will not be a day one starter with Tom Brady still there, but once Tom Brady does decide to hang up the boots, hang up the laces, whatever the saying is, you know, once he decides to retire, you have your starting quarterback for the future. So we did end up making one trade. We ended up trading up to 49 and gave up a 4th-round pick for that. They grabbed Josh Myers. We ended up grabbing the athletic freak, Greg Rousseau. And we got Mac Jones, Greg Rousseau, and Jay Tufele. This is probably going to be very controversial. I would imagine a lot of Buccaneers fans might be mad at me. Who knows? Maybe some of them will be super happy about this. So maybe some of them will be like, you know what? If he's there, that'd be great. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If there's somebody that I missed, if there's somebody I should have looked at instead, if there's a different interior defensive lineman that you think I should have taken, or if you think I should have traded up for Christian Barmore. Christian Barmore is a freak on the interior defensive line, easily the number one interior defensive lineman in this draft class, and probably one of the top 3 overall defensive linemen in this draft class. Definitely let me know what you guys think. It's been a crazy ride. We've been here for 29 of these now, and we've got plenty more content coming on the channel. I'll probably be doing a little bit more Vikings content as well, because that is the team that I mainly will focus on is the Vikings. I'll do a lot of different stuff, though. But make sure you guys definitely check out my stream tomorrow on this channel. I will be doing a whole new channel rebrand and everything like that. If I haven't already done it already, which I might have, I don't know when exactly I'm going to do it. So if I already have, ignore me, ignore my stupidity. But if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to see more of the content in the future, and follow me on Twitter for all of the updates on my channel at Absolute Colton. Links down there in the description. And with that, thank you guys all so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. And I will see you all, I guess, hopefully tomorrow for the actual draft. Peace out, everybody.